Alrighty, so it's springtime, April, and everyone wants to have babies. And they have so much duck eggs. They're all laying and trying to be broody. I hatched 4 chicks. And I'm gonna move them. They're 5 chicks. Sorry, I hatched 5. I'm pretty sure they're all hens except for one, maybe a rooster. So I hatched 5. I had 24, only 5 made it. I made the eggs cold because it seems to help have more females, in my opinion. So that's what you get, less hatching but more females. Anyways, come out here to collect my eggs, and my my brush is a little high in my food forest. My edible weeds. It all gets decomposed and eaten by the time summer hits. But this duck right here, she's so broody. I had to pick her up off her nest because she was they're sharing a nest. Look at it, she's trying to get over here. I had to lock her over there. So I come over here and I see I got 3 nests. I got 1 nesting right here, 1 nesting right here, and this is the duck nest. This is actually the duck nest. But you know how these Froggle Rocks, these bantams, love to steal nests. She was on it too, so I didn't want any more. I don't want ducks right now, so I took all the duck eggs, cracked one to make sure they aren't developed, and they're just starting, so I caught it just in time. And I left all the chicken eggs for this one. And then this one, and I moved the duck. This one's hatched like 5, I think there's 5 or 6 eggs. Babies, didn't know. See, this one wants to kill the babies. This one keeps on going in there and pecking those babies. So, and that one's not really protecting him. See, watch. I keep on having to move her. She's a nuisance, Miss Fraggle. They're all Fraggle Rocks. Hey, get away from those babies. Get away from those babies. Stop it. No. So, I might have to lock you up. But there's a water here. There's water here. And Nick is not protecting that baby. So I have a puddle of water. I have a hose with a small drip I put right there. And then I have to throw some food out, but I'm going to move those babies. And I have another one that's broody in the box. Usually when they're in the box, it doesn't work out, so we'll see. Most of the time, hardly any of the wild ones live. Hope she's showing them the water. Hardly any of the wild ones live. I don't know, it's either cats are gonna get them or other predators, so we'll see. And this one's broody. Little broody girl. I have this broody girl. She's taking up the nesting box. We'll see. She went and got water. She's trying to lead him to water. I don't think they're... Oh, here they are. I don't know how many of them are there. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. There's 8, I believe. She's like, come follow me, come get water. 9. Oh, there's a little white one. Yeah, they're not all her eggs. They always share nesting areas. Let's see. Huh, how beautiful. Here's the dads. They're twins. These ones were raised out here. They're so cool. They're very nice to me. I don't want any other roosters but them. I might have to keep the new blood though that I just got. I might just keep that rooster that I think the one I hatched. We'll see. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be processing roosters this year because they're not doing auction because of the bird flu thingy. So yeah, I'll just be processing them, and we'll have chicken in the freezer camp. Turkeys are doing good. I had one turkey that passed this last winter. She had this the turkey pox, and she didn't make it. So, but I'm trying. This one's not laying any eggs. I want to get an egg from her, or the rats or squirrels or whatever's eating her eggs. But I need to get an egg from her so I can hatch them. Because that's the plan, is to hatch her eggs. What are you doing in there? What are you doing? This girl hangs out everywhere. Look at that wire is going to get you. Why are you scratching yourself on wire? There. Kitty. Kitty. Yeah, you dogs. I can't let them in here because I don't want them to scare off all the chicks when I'm doing chores. They can come in when I'm not doing chores and they won't do nothing. But when I'm doing chores, they get super excited. They run everywhere. Alright, well hopefully that Fraggle Rock won't peck the other chicks to death. But that one is, that one's in disguise. These ones are really cool. They're like super wild. Alright, I'm gonna move those babies that I hatched in here. I'm gonna put them in here so they can be incorporated easier to the flock. There's only 5 of them, so I'm not putting them in the bigger cage. It's just too hard to move them. Only that little bit of amount. Alright, that's my update. I'll show you after I move them. I almost forgot to show you my new female rabbit. I don't know if I did. I have a new breeder right here, and we're keeping her in the aquaponic area for the summer, so the swamp cooler window will keep her cool. And then so when I open the window up, the swamp cooler blows through, so it'll be nice and cool for her. And I have to tame them, you know. When my breeders, I have to tame them, so they have to be in a cage like that. I might I think I'll keep her there all summer, and then maybe through the winter until I'm a breeder, and then I'll move her into a rabbit tractor. And then she's super friendly and tamed. And then the boy is over here in his cage. He's silly. He likes to hide from me. I should have tamed him. He was a little tamed. He still is. Oh, there he is. Let's see. There he is. There he is. Boop, 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 boop. There he is. Ah, boy. We gotta clean out his cage and reset him. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. He never had babies yet, though, so I don't know what's going on with him. If he just didn't know how to do the thing, or the other girl that I had, she wasn't productive, so I sold her, and I traded her for the other one to get some new blood. So yeah, I might get him a new buck. Might get another new buck, but he likes his outdoor cage. He's got a lot of wood to chew on. Alright, now let's move these babies my mullein, my cheese wheel, not mullein, what's it called? My edible weeds. They're taking over everything, but at least they're not thorns. I harvest them and dry them. They're perfect. But what they do, they die out all by themselves, and they lay themselves down. The chickens till it, and then it just enriches my soil. So in another month, this will all be like broken down. So it looks a mess now, but don't worry, it's good for the soil. That's my food forest. My food forest update too. All the dang trees on this side died. I think I have like some really bad hardpan problems or something on this side where it rots. But I lost another tree recently. I lost another tree. I get distracted here. I'm trying to do my chores. Yeah, my grapefruit. It was struggling and struggling. I think one of the animals chewed the live part off. I don't know. We'll see if anything comes from it. The root. But that's pretty much done. That was a grapefruit. I don't know if anything will come back from that. And then this has been struggling, but it seems I've been putting rabbit stuff. The chickens love to dig the roots up. I've been putting rabbit droppings on here. Hopefully that'll help. But this one, kumquat. I love kumquat or not kumquat. Is it kumquat? I forget. Yeah, it's kumquat. Anyways, the kumquats are so good. If I could just get it to take, you know. The olive trees are doing awesome. Olive trees do really good out here. Look how big these olive trees are getting. I better trim them. I'm going to trim these olive trees. But the roses are looking pretty. I got to make rose petal jelly. I ran out, so we're going to have to do that. I like the jelly versus the jam. There's my limes. My limes are right there. My almond tree. And this is a tangelo right here. The tangelo is doing good. Oh, I got a little lime. Didn't know that. Got a lime. It fruited. Or lemon. This is a Myers lemon tree. This always does really good. This I forget what it's called now. It'll come to me later. This spreads like weeds though. And then we got this blood orange. It seems to be doing good. This blood orange. And then this regular orange tree is doing really good. So the citrus is really good out here. But nothing. And it's all growing around the perimeter of my property where it's pretty much excavated. So I might just pay someone to drill deep tree holes. To maybe that's the problem with water. Because we have like stone, like, I forget what it's called. I don't know if it's, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. We have like a hardpan. We have really bad hardpan around here. And around here is where the septic area was all dug out. So it's pretty, I think that's why they're doing good. It's not dealing with hardpan around the edge. And I'm not sure if the trees root system is good enough to break the hardpan. But like all my trees I plant on the other side don't do well. And so I'm going to pay someone, I think, to come drill out tree holes. Like, I put rock, I did everything. And it's just so much money down the drain. I've planted at least 30 trees over here. And $50 to $60 a tree, that's a lot of money. And prepping the soil every time and digging down as far as you think you need to. But yeah, so I think it's just water rot, maybe. I mean, I lost a couple trees that were years old. So All right, I'm gonna move these chicks. My aquaponics is doing good. Oh, I planted some things in here. Just replanted. I cleared it out. We had this aquaponics for a long, long time. I love my aquaponics. So, I just can't go there. So these are broccoli rabe. I got it. You don't want it to I think this is kale. This is spinach. You don't want it to flower, or it's gonna go away if it flowers. I want it to flower here. So, yeah, I planted a few. I might plant some more. It's still trying to grow here. But yeah, you want to keep them from flowering so they stay in the green state. But yeah, I cleaned all this out and planted more stuff. So I might just, oh, here's another flower. You don't want to flower. This is kale, I believe. Yeah. All right. All right, let's move these babies. Oh my goodness, that duck got right back over there. She pushed the gate open. I didn't lock it. Darn, I have to put her back out there. She's pushing the other one off her nest. What are you pushing her off her nest? That's her nest. Come on. I'm gonna have to move you again. Come on, stop. You're so mean. There's one duck egg I missed. Come on. I'm gonna get you. You gotta get off that nest. It's not your nest. Well, it probably was, but not anymore. Go. Go. The other way. Go. There you go. I'll have to lock you up. That's her mates. There you go. Okay, you stay right here away. I'm trying to break her. I mean, she's gonna be mom to chicks, and I don't want her to teach them to swim. There we go. Stop it, Robin. Yeah, the duck I had locked in the field. Yeah, she came to push her off. I need feed though. Can you bring me just one bag? Alright, so I got the chicks moved, and I think, I have my other nursery, but I think putting them in a cage within the enclosure is better, because then when I want to bring them in here, they're already in here, and I just have to open the door. And they're already acclimated to all the other animals, so I think I'm going to get a bigger, one of those bigger cages that I have for my rabbits in the nursery. I'm going to get another one and put it in here, maybe a little bit wider for next year. Not just yet, but I'm using a dog crate for now because there's only 5. But you know what? I think they're all hens. I thought one was a rooster, but I don't. They're maybe that white one. I'm not sure. That one white one. Maybe a rooster. See its saddle feathers going kind of downwards. We'll see. Oops. That one might be. I don't know. I'll probably just keep the biggest one or the nicest one. I'll see how many roosters I have out of these babies that are free ranged. I may have 2 roosters in there. But they are bantams. So bantams are a little bit harder to tell. Bantam crosses. More bantam than anything because their dads are bantam cross. But we'll see. Alright guys, so that's a little update on my springtime, what's going on around here. I got projects I'm wrapping up also. I started renovating my daughter's trailer in October, and I finally got the septic done like last month, and then I got, I'm doing like a like porch thing I'm doing now, so I'm gonna start editing those when I'm done with this last project, and then I'll be done with all the stuff before summer. I'm so excited. And then in the fall I might do my turkey coop, but they're fine right where they're at for now. I gotta get that pool thing. I hope every year I'm gonna get the pool deck done. I have to this year. It's really looking bad. So, all right, guys, that's it for today. Let's talk to you later. Peace.